Welcome back. Good morning to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Thank you for joining us here for the Kingsville Holiday Hoops action. First game of the day features the Trojans from Corpus Christi. Moody driving inside now. A layup there is good by Nate Sada. A 5-0 lead to start the game for Corpus Christi Moody. The Port Isabel Tarpons making the trip out here. They're in the white uniforms as Pinkerton drives inside, able to get the pass off before the travel. Spun to the top. Elbow three-pointer on the way from Lozano and nails it.
Big shot.
Good shot there from Lozano.
Hit that corner.
But back to work come the Trojans, and a three-pointer's drilled there, an answer from David Johnson. Back come the Tarpons. Daniel Rinza tried to answer a bit over the back call. Had something go on with our cords as we started our first broadcast, but it looks like we're all up and running. Our internet was getting a test as well. Looks like we got everything rolling, and we'd like to thank you again for joining us this morning for the Holiday Hoops here at Kingsville King High School. Corpus Christi Moody, the Trojans in the blue and yellow trim, the gold trim to be exact. Tarpons in the blue, white dominant colors. Johnson drives. Kick out to Sada, extra pass to the corner. Sada, baseline drive, blocked from behind by Rinza. He'll give it up to Pinkerton, and the Tarpons will bring it across. Here's Daniel Rinza, played summer ball with the RGV Lakers. Dennis Lozano, a very experienced Tarpon group. Spinning up top to Pinkerton. Deadly three-point shooter. When you got a three-point shooter like him and then Rinza working the mid-range, it'd be something to go to. They'll swing it to Lozano. Guarded tightly, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from Pinkerton, splash. The Tarpons right back in it. Down two, that one in the corner, and the Tarpons get it back. A whole new group coming in for the Trojans and three subs coming in for the Tarpons. Will Camacho among them, Zaid Calderon, as well as Zayo Check, I already said Calderon. It's still an early start for us. We left here at 7 in the morning, woke up at 5:30 to meet up in Raymondville with the boss. Don't forget to share the link, fans, for those of you watching from either Corpus or Port Isabel in the island. Good matchup, first round matchup here. We'll have coverage all day here at the Kingsville Holiday Hoops Tournament. We also got coverage of the other gym going on. Joe Bowling on the call over there as well, so don't forget to tune in for that. Toulouse Midway and Los Fresnos underway over there. Rinza tried to penetrate, kicks back out to Dennis. Lozano drive, hop step, layup, can't finish. Too much spin on the layup. Good penetration, just couldn't be able to finish. The Trojans bring it across. Here's Zavin Vasquez. Back to Vasquez, looking to get to the corner. Tarpons in a 3-2 zone. They'll split it, try to force a pass all the way to the block, but stolen by Calderon. Rinza brings it across. Here's Lozano. Trojans playing the zone. Three on the way from Rinza, short air balled, and it'll go back to the Trojans. Tarpons applying full court pressure, and the Trojans break it easily. In the corner now. Kicks it out. Fans wanted to travel. Going up. Layup. No good. Offensive board by Mac on through, and he puts it up and in. 4-point lead. Trojans got off to a quick start, but Tarpons came right back into it, and they'll give it right back to the Trojans off the turnover on the pass. Score on the Toulouse Midway and Los Fresnos side is 16-14, with Los Fresnos leading. Don't forget, we got double coverage in both gyms today, so tune in, share the link, tag your friends. Got Coastal Bend teams here in as well, including Annapolis Christian College. They'll be taking on Rio Hondo later in the day. Has a foul on the steal by the Tarpons. Pinkerton just came back from the trainer's office, now has a badge on his right elbow. Probably why he exited the game. 3 on the way from the corner. No good from Kaidu Martinez, and here come the Trojans. Low-scoring game compared to the other game going on in the other gym. Tarpon still sitting in this 3-2 zone, and a reach-in will be called on Calderon. Just got to be patient when you're playing in the zone. Don't force any bad fouls. I'll get it to the corner. Drive inside. Missed. Offensive board rolls off the front of the rim and in. Mac gone through another board and another putback. 2 rebounds and 4 points for him. Now the Tarpons need an answer. Rinza drives, kicks it back out. Good pass, extra inside. Missed off the block by Camacho, and here come the Trojans. They're running. Big man coming down the lane, goes up, and is fouled, and he'll go to the line. This will be Isaiah Edmonds, makes the first one. Edmonds 2 of 2 on the trip. 8-point lead for the Trojans. The next game on hand will be West Oso taking on San Perlita. West Oso, fresh off of a tournament win, or a tournament appearance in the CVL tournament, lost to Corpus Christi foe. Corpus Christi Miller, not in the same district, but we'll see how the realignments put them. Cross-court pass all the way to the corner. Abraham Lopez drives. Good move and a good finish from Abraham Lopez. Tarpons now down 10. Double-digit lead for the Trojans. Under 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Lozano picked up his dribble, now finds Rins at the top. Back to Lozano. Trojans double team. Back up to the top to Calderon. 6 seconds. Corner. Pinkerton back in the game. 3 seconds. The long floater, no good. Offensive rebound. Has to put up a shot. And it won't count. End of the first quarter. Trojans lead by 10, 16-6. Back after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Start of the second quarter as we welcome you back. Pinkerton in the corner, dribbling. Trojans still in the zone. They lead by 10. Lozano, clean look from the top. Short, offensive board by Pinkerton. Goes up and puts it in. First points of the second quarter. And the Tarpons need it. They went down double digits towards the end of the first. On the wing and now back to the top. Powell, Ramirez. Johnson back to Ramirez. Johnson the leading scorer with 5. He's got here. Step back 3. Got it. Wow. Johnson now with 8 points. I like the confidence in his shot. Still had to follow it because that's what a good shooter does. Follow your shot. You may get your own rebound. But Johnson says, I don't need to get my own rebound. I know it's going in. He's got 8 in the game. Tarpon is working it around. Here's Rinza in the corner. Dribbles out of it, and they'll reset. A minute gone till the half. Swings it to Lozano. Wild shot. Lozano able to put it in somehow. Great finish from Lozano. Lead is still 9. Comfortable for the Trojans. Ramirez gets it to Sada. Back to the Ramirez. Kenny Powell with it. Johnson steps into a long 2. Got it. Johnson's feeling it. Davion Johnson, the long 2, and he's got up to 10 points in the first half. Lozano. Cross court to Pinkerton. Pinkerton has 5. Try to step back 3. Jason Lowe in the game. Out to Pinkerton. Looks like to get Lowe going. Pinkerton, the floater, no good. No call, travel. Back to the Tarpons. Renza guarded closely. Now gets it out to Pinkerton. Johnson has him. Moody back now has switched to a man. Pinkerton drives the lane, kicks it out, swings to Lozano at the top. Jason Lowe, a good look, too strong, rebound taken in. Has a man down court, gets it up to him, and gets it a fall. Cody Cullum on the finish. Largest lead of the game now, 13. Daniel Renza in the post, no good. Tried to pick Cullum as he went by. That one missed. And here comes Lozano and the Tarpons. They got numbers. Lozano behind the back dribble. Pull up. No good. Lowe's there for the offensive board. Puts up and is fouled. That'll be on Zio Calderon, so Jason Lowe will get 2 at the line. Hasn't scored yet. He's a big piece of the program for the Tarpons. He'll get 2 here. Drains the first one, first points of the game. It's been a 7-5 second quarter for the Trojans. They extend their lead by 12. Low second free throw is in. He'll come out of the game as Zio Calderon. Kenny Powell picked up the foul for the Trojans. So Calderon will check back in. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Trojans 11-point lead. Tarpons look like they've switched to a man-to-man defense as well. Crossover, drive inside, layup no good by Zevin Vasquez. And here come the Tarpons. This is Martinez. Pull-up three-pointer, too strong. Rebound taken in by Jason Ramirez. He brings up on the break. Inside, layup no good. Offensive board by Sada. Brings it out, swings it to the top to Vasquez. Extra pass, three-pointer on the way from Cullum. Swish for Cullum. There's good ball movement in general on the Trojans on the fast break. And again, it starts with the offensive rebound. Pinkerton driving side, and he'll be fouled on the way. 10-point quarter for the Trojans already. Under 4 minutes to go. Inside. Knocked out of bounds, and it looks like it's a turnover. They'll say it stays with Port Isabel. Pinkerton to inbound it. Finds down low. Good play on the inbounds, and Calderon puts it in. Has Johnson. He's got 10 points. Let's stepped out first. If you're the Tarpons, you got to pay attention to this Davion Johnson. He's got the game high 10 points so far, and he's been the difference maker. 12-point lead. take away Johnson's 10 points, you got a closer game. Tarpons got to find a way at the halftime break perhaps to contain him. Hasn't scored since the first quarter, so maybe they've already done so. Pinkerton drives baseline, kicks it out. Calderon, elbow three is good. Tarpons starting to heat up a bit. Still a 9-point lead for the Trojans. Still a lot of room to make up for the Tarpons. Now an 11-10 quarter for them. Drive by Sada is good. Clean layup there from Sada, as he has 4 points in the game. Here's Pinkerton trying to come back. A foul will go against Column, as Martinez tried to drive by him. Again, another cheap foul. Second one we've seen already. Tarpons finally get it in, and Pinkerton. Trojans back in a zone. Under 3 minutes to go. They'll feed it to the corner. Rinza tries a hard three, no good. Offensive rebound. Martinez goes up and under, gets it a fall. Martinez will get another at the free throw line. He's got his first basket of the game. Gets the free throw. And a timeout called by Port Isabel. We'll take a timeout as well. Back after this.
We're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
It's the Hacienda Ford year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 crew cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger crew cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995, and even 2020 Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here after the Port Isabel timeout, Moody will inbound it underneath the basket and get it in. Isaac De Leon in the game. Port Isabel in a four-court press now. Calderon comes up. Edmonds tried to dribble and travels. Tried to get by the pressure from Calderon and walked instead. Ball goes to the Tarpons, an 8-point lead for Moody. Get it to Rinza. Dribbles out of the double team, smart. Rinza, one-hands a pass. Pinkerton tried to fake a pass. Back to Rinza on the elbow. Has a clean look on for three and gets it to go. Daniel Rinza. Rinza his first basket of the game. And this one's stolen by Lozano. Pinkerton. Pass finds Rinza, goes up with it, lost it as he went up. I think a little bit more patience there would have resulted in a layup. But just like that, out of the timeout, they've cut this lead down to 5 with under 2 minutes to go. A 17-12 second quarter advantage for Port Isabel. A much better quarter from the Tarpons compared to their 6 points only in the first quarter. Trojans still facing full court pressure, get it across. Nate Sada tried to dribble, gets it out. Ramirez inside, and all air ball there. Lozano brings it into the front court. Rinza to Pinkerton. Davion Johnson, who's been quiet this quarter, on him. Drives baseline. Picks up his dribble, looking, gets it out. Calderon drives. And they're going to call an offensive foul on that. Looked a little, I don't want to be judgmental, but that looked a little soft. They're going to point that the other way. Here come the Trojans trying to answer this Port Isabel run. Jumper there, no good. Rebound taken in by Martinez. Lozano, fancy dribbling, gets by, in the lane, pull up. Short jumper falls for Lozano. Now a three-point lead into the middle. Here comes Ramirez, goes in the lane. Missed there, Rinza on the contest. And Lozano will bring it up under a minute to go. Three-pointer, Martinez ties the game up.
Let's go! Let's go!
30 seconds to go. Might go 2 for 1 if we had a shot clock. Saw drives baseline, goes up, wild shot, no good. They're calling over the back on Cody Cullum, even though he just got a piece of the ball.
I like that baseline.
That's the 7th team foul against the Trojans, so that puts the Tarpons at the line the rest of the half. That'll be Kaidu Martinez, a big three-pointer on last possession. I would have said, well, wait a couple seconds more, but he was feeling it. First of the 1-and-1, gets the first one. Tarpons have their first lead of the game.
There we go. Now we just got to keep it up.
Missed on the second free throw. To Johnson, no good. Trojans looking to hold this one with under 20 seconds.
Turnover. Oh,
Ramirez at the top, takes a screen, and it's a moving screen called. Colin gets a second straight foul. They're going to give a 1-and-1. And that shouldn't be a 1-and-1 because that's an offensive foul.
Take your time, Kaden.
But Martinez will go to the line.
It's 1-and-1.
Referees are going to talk this one over, and indeed, even I know this, and I think if you're a basketball fanatic, offensive fouls don't result in 1-and-1s. Referees will meet at half court. Not sure what they're discussing.
Still a foul. 1-1.
Fans coming up today, we got, let's take a look at the schedule. Our next game, a 12:30 start. If that's the next game, and actually it's 11 o'clock start for San Perlita and West Oso. That'll be the next game. It's still going to be a 1-and-1, looks like. And it is going to be a 1-and-1. Makes the first one.
No, it's because they didn't count that one that first one he made.
Martinez makes, I think that was all three. Trojans, 6 seconds to go. Not much has gone their way this quarter. A big screen there. Launches one up at the buzzer and no good. A 25-12 quarter for the Tarpons, and they lead by 3 heading into the halftime break. Halftime here in the opening game of the Kingsville Holiday Hoops Tournament. Back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Hi, we're thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Real Night City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. We are the Patriots. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome to halftime here. Port Isabel leads the way 31-28 after Moody got off to a 6-0 start. And thanks to Davion Johnson and his 10 points. Since then, he's been quiet for the Port Isabel Tarpons. Caden Martinez, 9 points. Dennis Lozano, 7. Cole Pinkerton, 5. Calderon, 5. Daniel Renzo with 3. And Jason Lowe with a bucket, 2 for him. Davion Johnson leads the way for Corpus Christi Moody and the Trojans with 10. Cody Combe, 2 big fouls at the end of the second quarter with a reach in and then an illegal screen that Port Isabel was contesting a lot. Nate Sada with 4, Mac Andu 4, Isaiah Edmonds, Abraham Lopez with 2 apiece. They total 28 and Port Isabel 31. They had a big second quarter, let me tell you that. A 16-6 first quarter for Corpus Christi Moody. Things were looking good, but Port Isabel found a way, able to move the ball around, able to apply a full court pressure as well. They dominated the second quarter, 25-12. And also, speaking of, I guess, dominate, we want to help our social media is growing well. We're trying to get our things going up there. A couple futuristic things happening. So speaking of which, don't forget to share the link, tag your friends. I know a lot of people are watching from Port Isabel. Anyone from Corpus Christi or anyone who knows anyone from the Corpus Christi Moody area and the school district there, don't be afraid to tag your friends, send them the link, share the link, do all that good stuff. But I'd also like to thank real quick the Kingsville King High School and facilities staff here for assisting us in getting set. We got a nice setup, we got a nice table, we got a good place to broadcast on the second level. Also in the first gym as well, Joe over there as well doing the Los Fresnos and Tulsa Midway game. Next game will be Semperlita, as you see them on the court right now, getting warm-ups in. They'll be taking on Westoso, the runner-up in the CEVL tournament. Semperlita coming off another good run in the playoffs last year. Looking to repeat history, Ty Johnson, the senior as well. Looking to, hopefully we'll get some dunks out of him in the next one and put some good highlights together. Halftime here, we got about 4 minutes till the start of the second half. Don't go away. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're Kingsville Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Start of the second half coming your way from Gym A. Two gyms were coming here at H.M. King High School. As you see the Corpus Christi Moody Trojans heading on to the court, and the Port Isabel Tarpons. Billy Watson and Rudy Zebaripa here in Gym A. Joe Bowling in the other gym doing the work over there. Trojans get the ball to start the second half. Led by Davion Johnson with his 10 points in the first quarter. And since it's gone quiet, he has the ball here and throws it away. Tarpons with a 3-point lead now with the ball. Dennis Lozano and get it across to Pinkerton, who's got 5 points into the corner. That one nearly stolen by Johnson. Trojans sitting in a man-to-man defense. They'll get it into Calderon. Mid-range jumper, too strong, taken in by Johnson. Here comes Kenny Powell. Three-pointer on the way from Cullum. Short big time. Johnson got the rebound, bounce pass outside. Drive inside. Sada, no good. Got into the back in Sada's hands, and he puts it in. It was just tipped there by Pinkerton, and it ended up back in the hands of Sada. Sada now up to 6 points. Lozano drives. Floater in, a great layup there and a great finish. Lozano, 9 points for him. Tarpons applying full court pressure. And a timeout called by Corpus Christi Moody as they couldn't get it across. Timeout call, we'll take a quick break. Back here, still Moody ball. They called a timeout, and Port Isabel will get back and settle their defense. Looks like they're going one hard on Johnson with Calderon on him. Jason Ramirez. Spin move to evade Pinkerton was bumped. Gets it to the corner. Saba dribbles out of the double team. Sada still drives, gets a hit, and he'll pick up or draw a foul. First team foul on Port Isabel in the half. Johnson, three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken in by Pinkerton. Lozano into the front court. Guarded by Kenny Powell. Crossover. Lozano, fancy dribbling. Pinkerton, three-pointer, bang for Colt Pinkerton. And the Tarpons get back into the full court pressure. Johnson, guarded by Lozano, gets it across. Tipped away and stolen by Calderon. Here's Lozano. They'll slow it down, and here's Daniel Rinza. 2 points for him in the game. Swings it to Caden Martinez. Drives. Pinkerton on the baseline. Runner is good. 5 straight from Pinkerton, and now he's the leading scorer with 10. Still applying full court pressure. Cullum, the corner, Saba. Three-pointer short, rebound by Rinza. Here's Pinkerton. The last 5 points have been thanks to him. Hesitation, drives inside and fouled. Thought he was fouled, and they're going to call it travel. Now we'll be back to the Trojans. Tarpon settle back and let the Trojans bring it here. Here's Penny Howell. Great drive inside by Saba and the finish. Got to protect the baseline if you're Port Isabel. Lozano brings it across. Guarded by Powell. Rinza steps into a three. That one gets it to go. Tarpon's feeling it from outside in this second half. Johnson brings it across with the crossover. A nice bounce pass to Cullum and the finish. Johnson, the ability to make plays like that. That's how you keep your team in the game. Now Moody just has to find a way to get the lead back. They had a 10-point lead, as big as 13 in this early second quarter. Good pass, Johnson. Here's Saba. Pulls up from the free throw line, short. Rebound taken in by Martinez. Here comes Lozano, leading the break. Inside, layup, too strong. Got his own rebound, still in the post. Has Rinza. Corner three, short. Rebound taken in by the Trojans. Here comes Kenny Powell. 3-on-2, finds Saba. Layup, no good on the pass. Ends up in the hands of Cullum. Tip from behind and stays here with the Trojans. Some good ball movement on the break. Port Isabel, their largest lead of the game now, up 7. Into the court of the Saba, guarded by Pinkton. Poke from behind and stolen by Calderon. 2-on-2 break. Calderon drives, gets by the screen that was going to be taken by the charge. Cullum, 3-on-2, Euro step. The foul is on the floor as Cullum went up. They'll inbound at the top on the sideline. As Camacho and Jason Lowe will check back into the game for Port Isabel. Kenny Powell. Dribble handoff to Nate Saba. He's got 8 in the game. Guarded by Lozano. Great crossover. Saba inside. Takes the contact and finishes at the rim. Strong move for Sada, and he'll get a chance for one more. Great move by Sada to get by Lozano. Now Sada will get one more at the free throw line. Seen some impressive crossovers on both sides of the ball, too. Sada, one of the more impressive ones there. Missed on the free throw, and Lozano comes up with the rebound. Lead down to 5 for the Tarpons. Coaching 3 minutes to go in the third. To the corner. Calderon. Corner 3 is good. Tarpons are just heating up from beyond the arc. Calderon now at 8 points. Johnson drives. Feeds inside. Blocked by Lowe. They're going to call a foul on that one. Oh, my goodness. 2 shots coming up from Jason Ramirez. Ramirez off the front of the rim. Can't get the roll. First free throw, no good for him. 3 of 6 for the Trojans from the free throw line today. Compared to the perfection, 6 of 6 for the line for Port Isabel. Second one coming from Ramirez. Off the front of the rim again and short. Rebound taken in. Now ends up in the hands of Cullum, who goes up, finishes. It turns into just the points to get back off the missed free throw. Pinkerton calling for a screen. In the game, Josue Navarro gets it out and stolen by Kenny Powell. Not a smart pass to make. Powell leads the break. Loses the ball for a second. Finds at the top Saba. Cullum. Pump fakes. Drives on the block. Good hand defense there from Navarro, but Cullum on the finish. 6-0 run from the Trojans, and now it's a 4-point game. Martinez takes a screen. Try to spin move, takes contact, goes up with it, missed it. Johnson comes up with it. He's been quiet, but has been able to dish the ball. He drives, loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Few subs coming in for the Tarpons. Rinza back in the game as well as Lozano. Also in is Zaid Calderon. Double team comes. Rinza feeds it. Inside, Calderon poke from behind. And a foul by Powell. And the referees let this play out differently, and then just when you think they'll let it play out, call a foul like on the low block. Lozano gets it in on the corner. Low. Lozano pulls up. No good. Colin comes up with the rebound. Saba has a lane. Kick out. Powell three-pointer on its way and good. 1-point game. And now stolen away, tipped. And it stays here. Stays with the Tarpons. Here's Pinkerton in the corner. Dribbles it back out and gets it back out top to Lozano. Trying to get a screen, nothing doing. Lozano drives, poked away and stolen by Powell. 3-on-2, Powell tried to hand it off, but poked away. Sada was there, Rinza comes up with it, and stolen away again, and back from behind from Pinkerton. Pinkerton has numbers, Rinza inside. Floater in for Rinza. Rinza's up to 8 points. Johnson, early three-pointer, no good. For Port Isabel, it's been 10, 9, 9, and 8, and 8. Spreading the wealth. Pinkerton has a lane, drives, misses it. Cullum comes up with it. Stolen from behind by Lozano, through his legs. Rinza comes up with it, 3-on-3. Rinza pulls up, straight away, 3 off the front of the rim, no good. A lot of running, Johnson, floater, no good. Rebound by Calderon. Here comes Lozano at the buzzer. Good if it goes. God, it's a goal! Lozano got it off the backboard. Whoa! That'll count. That's the way you end the third quarter. Oh, my goodness. That'll be the way the third quarter ends, folks. Fourth quarter coming up after this. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Just when you think the Trojans were getting back into it, Lozano throws up a prayer from half court and banks it in. Lozano now the leading scorer with 12 after a half court buzzer beater to end the third. Now a 6-point lead for the Tarpons. Lozano picks up right where he left off and gets the floater to fall. 14 for Lozano. Tries to answer, no good. Rebound, Rinza. Lozano, the hot hand for Port Isabel. Brings it back out, crossover, takes the lane, drive inside, and offensive foul. Cullum came in to take the charge and ended that streak. Full court pressure again from the Tarpons. Trojans able to break it. Crossover by Johnson, spin move, splits defenders, can't finish. Rebound by McOnthune, puts it up and in. Six points for McOnthune, a quiet 6 points for him. The cleanup machine, handoff here to Rinza. 1 minute gone, 7 minutes to go in this game. Next game will be West Oso taking on San Pedrita. Rinza, Cantu on him. Rinza to the corner. Cole Pinkerton dribbles out of it. Guarded by Ramirez. Taking a screen. Pinkerton still dribbling. Drives in the lane. Corners pass to Calderon. No good. Pinkerton fighting for the rebound, and Ramirez comes up with it. Throws a full court pass. Cullum goes up with it, and foul. Count that one. Full court pass. So Cullum will get another one. He's got 13 and now the leading scorer for Corpus Christi, Moody. Can't convert on the free throw. Offensive board by Cantu, however. Another putback for Matt Cantu. Lead down to 2. Brings it back out of Pinkerton. Has a good look. Takes the 3 short. Rebound by Cullum. Nice bounce pass up ahead. Jason Ramirez left-handed layup is good, and we're all tied up. (51-51). Lozano takes the lane. Outside of Calderon. Swings it to the top to Rinza. Drives. Mid-range from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Cantu. And it stays here with Moody. Sada takes the lane. Kick out. Ramirez gets ready for a 3. Too strong. Calderon went for it. I'm going to say it's Port Isabel ball. After a couple, it might be here or it might be there. A lot of questionable calls all game long. Lozano went in the front court. Here comes Lowe, and he'll back off. Sada on Lozano. To the corner to Pinkerton. Pinkerton's got 10 in the game. He's guarded by Ramirez. Jason Lowe now. High pass and toward the scorer's table, turns it over. Costly turnover, now a chance for Moody to take the lead. Sada into the front court as we have 5 minutes left to go in the 4th. Guarded by Lozano. Takes it to the lane, now kicks it out to Ramirez. Ramirez guarded by Pinkerton. Sada. And back-to-back turnovers by both teams. Back to the Tarpons. Lozano, leading scorer for the Tarpons with 14. Guarded by Sada. Out to Pinkerton. Rinza comes with a screen. He'll try baseline. Looks inside. There's Rinza. Tries a floater that he likes. Tipped up by Pinkerton. Ends up in the hands of Sada. Up ahead to Ramirez. 3-on-1. Ramirez goes up. Can't finish. Cullen right there to clean it up. No good. Cantu there. And it looks like Cantu will go to the line for 2. So Cantu, chance to make it double digits for him. 4 offensive rebounds. That one off the front of the rim. Free throws have not been the Trojans' best friend. 3 of 9 on the day. Cantu another one here. Gets that one to go. 40% as a team for the Trojans as they take the lead for the first time since the second quarter, early second quarter. Pinkerton. Drive inside. Was bumped, no foul called. Johnson. Shot pass. Driving the lane by Ramirez. They call a foul on Pinkerton. So this will give Ramirez 2. Actually, a 1-and-1 misses it. Rebound taken in by Caden Martinez. He'll slow it down, get it to the point to Lozano. Up to Rinza. Takes the left-handed lane. Bumped. He'll go to the line. That time it didn't look like Cantu much, but Rinza benefits off that one. Rinza will go to the line. This will be 2 shots for Rinza, who's got 8 in the game. Marinza drops the first one. Ties the game back up with 3:40 to go. Marinza short on the second one. All tied up. Tarpons go back to the full court pressure. That one thrown out of bounds. Seems as though when Port Isabel puts the full court pressure, Moody has been most of the time unsuccessful in bringing it over. And here is Lozano. Martinez off a screen. No good on the shot. Here comes Cullum. Guarded by Lozano. Takes the lane. Cullum goes up. Got it off the window. Cullum has 15. Lozano in the corner of the Pinkerton. Drives, kick out. Rinza, a good look from the elbow. Answers with a three there. 1 point lead for Port Isabel. Saba gets by, pump fake, goes up. Rebound by Cantu, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Well, if there's been a difference maker on the offensive glass, it's been Matt Cantu. An absolute nightmare this morning for Port Isabel. 5th offensive rebound for Cantu. Gets the first of 2. Ties the game back up. Next game coming up will be Santa Rita taking on West Oso. Cantu, 2-2. Lead back to the Trojans. Lozano directing traffic. Trojans sitting in a 2-3 zone. This is Martinez. Back to the top to Lozano. Working the perimeter. Rinza swings it back to Lozano. Rinza has a look and swishes that one.
We gotta get a turnover here. Let's go.